Hello and welcome back to Middle-earth. This is Count MRVHS with episode 27 of our 4th Age Total War Dwarves campaign. And as predicted, we have been attacked by some armies of Rune. We are just north of their capital, Tham, which we've taken for ourselves. And we've got some fairly large armies to face here. One of them actually has the heir to the throne, Bor, here. This is just some other nobleman who is leading the army. The other force is similar in composition, but with no family member bodyguard. So a lot of axes, some spearmen, some archers, and there is a substantial body of cavalry, which may make things a little tricky. But we have a pretty solid body of dwarves, as well as some of those siege ballistas, the wains as well, so we'll see. So the reinforcements are going to be coming from our left over here. We don't have much for terrain advantage. I'm guessing maybe we can just set up back here or something. But let's get the ballistas on fire at will and flaming ammo. So these are the Variag mercenaries we picked up recently. And I want to keep them back, because they are a Manish unit, so we'll want to use them more for flanking, final killing blow type of thing. I do want to keep my engines well protected. And then we'll probably go over here for the Wayne bows. So let's do something like this. Alright, they are coming from over there. So we should at least get a few shots in as they approach. But it is hard to hit when you're defending, because of course your targets are moving. Alright, so we're doing pretty well against these axemen. They've got a normal unit size of 90. They've cut that down already. It looks like the siege ballistas are doing pretty well also. It'd be nice if we could take out the general, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that just yet. So it looks like their cav is not really coming for my my Wayne bows. They're coming for my skirmishers, actually. So we'll get them out of the way. Halt right there. Jeez, I forgot about these guys, so that could have been bad if I let them get too close. Oh man, this is a pretty big line they're making. That's fine. Alright, so now they're within our kind of too close for us to fire, but we did take out an enemy commander. Who is that? Boar, that's the heir. Killed by flaming ball. Very nice. Okay, let's get the siege ballista back here. Or the Wayne bow, rather. We may get some friendly fire. I'm going to go ahead and keep those on defensive mode. Okay, yep, let's halt. Okay, the Variags in there. This is their general. Jeez. I think the Wayne bows are doing some friendly fire on us. But we got him. Oh, but here they come. Alright, they took out a few of our Wayne bows. They got more all around us, so we're going to have to be careful. Can't sit back though and let these guys just shoot at us, so we will have to move our dwarves up. Alright, get them down. Good, I'm glad they routed. I was not paying attention to that. Okay, what are these guys? Are shield breakers. I think we already routed that Chieftain's Guard unit once. Okay, that's not good. Right, go ahead and kill things. Where's my general? Oh yeah, okay. You come right back. So we lost our cav. Keep the Wayne bows close to a dwarven unit so they can't just be sniped off quite so easily. Comes a unit of Eastland Raiders. Okay, I think we got this. It's just a lot to keep track of. Okay, here's a unit there. Sure, just chase those archers. You'll never catch them, but that's fine. My Variags. Okay, great. Okay, the Wayne bows are out of ammo now. So, just please go away. Okay. Get that skirmish going. Alright, let's bring back the axe throwers. Shoot, get some cav coming. Right, off skirmish. They're gonna catch us. That's Chieftain's Guard. They're probably gonna catch us. So I want to run them into our siege ballistas. There you go. Get caught up in that. Because I think we can cut some of them down. Oop. Watch out for those guys. Okay. Easterling archers. Back to long axes. Okay, there go the Chieftain's Guard again. Got some people chasing routers now, or people who were chasing routers. There's the reinforcing armies general. Okay, very good. Actually, I don't know if I want these guys back on siege weapon duty. Charge him into the back of these Axemen of Rune, I think. Maybe we can bring the Wayne bows a bit closer as well to push them into a rout. They're shaken. Shieldbreakers are doing great. 42 still in the unit. I think they had something like 50 to start, but we'll check the after battle screen. And here come the miners who are manning the siege ballista, and that's enough to send them into a rout. Very nice. All right, and there's the other.
This is no longer a battle. This is a hunt. No, a coward chase.
Other general. So we've killed all the enemy commanders. What's this guy? This is just the remnant of the commander's unit. It's not even. He's not still alive anymore. So this is just going to be running people down. I think no one's interested in fighting anymore. Hopefully there are some cavalry mercenaries in the area. Actually, there's not, though. We're far away from them. Those are more like Rovanian. So we'll have to make do with 0 cav for a little while yet. Well, let's just end the battle here. Hey, heroic victory. We're outnumbered quite a bit, of course. And we lost about 70 or 80 troops. The Rovanian riders made up a big part of that. And the Variags did as well. They're down quite a lot. So again, these guys are good for the numbers, but it might have been better just to not recruit them and wait. Although they may be something we can retrain at Tham. I'll have to check.
Victory!
All right, so the Beornings are attacking us. This is the High Pass Stronghold. So let's do a quick save here. Are we 27 or are we 28? Can't remember. Okay. Lots of cav, lots of the usual. None of their tier 3 Beorning type units, so it's all the woodmen. And that's pretty easy for us to deal with. Remember, they do have a lot of siege equipment. So 2 siege towers, 4 rams, 4 ladders, and a ram. So again, they're going to get in. We knew they were going to get in. That's not a surprise. All right, some of these guys are on walls, I guess. Or... Nope. I want to get everybody down so that I can decide what to do with them. Alright, the nice thing about this, though, is that we do have a family member here. I will go ahead and put some of these archers up on the walls. They are going to get some fire from the siege towers, but I think we can handle it. So that's our strongest unit of Dwarven axe throwers. I think they'll be okay here. And we'll keep another one down here. And all the rest just have ready to go up to the walls. Okay, Swords of the Iron Hills, Warhammer. Actually, I think I want the Warhammers to be down because their defense is not the best. We'll keep them down here. And the Hireling Spears can be down here as well. Blunderbusses right here. So we'll be ready to attack anything that comes through the gate. And we're already hitting them. That's very nice. Oh, they have another ram too. So that ram's going to have to go all the way around to the back. We only have 2 gates on these forts. Kind of a waste of these axes to hit the woodman bows, but why not? Okay, so now we do need to get some of these guys up on the walls. Oh, that's right, there's no... I keep thinking there's an easy way to get up through this tower, but there's not. Well, then how about this? Let's run the archers over here. Before the ladders get there, so they can at least not get caught. These ladders will have to fight through the axe throwers. Okay, and now let's see, who do I want up on the walls?
Now we must fight for our women and children.
Actually, yeah, we'll send them over here. Do have some Dwarves of the Iron Hills. So let's throw them over here. We gotta get five dwarves. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, those bowmen didn't run, which is too bad. They're gonna get caught there. All right. I'm wondering if these guys are going to make it. I think they probably will. I imagine they may take some losses, but I'd like to think that they'd make it through this battle. Okay, so these are the guys we just ran over. Very nice. Just cleaning house. Got some more experience there. Okay, so now there's no more people coming up this ladder.
The enemy have taken the walls. Throw them back, or our people will be slaughtered.
There goes the
enemy
gate.
siege tower has reached the walls. Now we must fight for our women and children.
So if they come up here... Oh, that's right, we do have the other ram. So we're probably going to lose this, but I'm not too worried about it. They're still going to have to come and fight me to actually win the fort. Still haven't lost any dwarves over here. And all of these are cavalry units. And that's what the Durance Guard and the Hireling Spears are for. We'll just hold the gate here, and I think we'll be fine. Alright, great job. Didn't lose a single dwarf of the Iron Hills. So we'll send them around here, where I think they'll be able to perform similarly against these Woodman Spears once they make it up the siege tower.
Dwarves, the Iron Hills.
Mercenaries.
And now we do have some people coming towards the gate. Pausing out here, which is great. We're going to get some free shots. We did use all of the arrows, but the walls are still shooting at them. Don't know what they're waiting for, but we'll take it. Okay, so we may get hit from the back here. Let's yeah, let's put the long axes in here too. Very nice. What happened to these guys? I guess they must have already gone over here. Well, that's good. Alright, and we're getting some routing already. These cav. Yeah, but the general hasn't come in yet. Maybe he's waiting for this to be resolved, and then he'll charge in. Oh, here he comes. Let's bring the Warhammers back out of the way. Spears have done quite well. So some of them are coming back.
The enemy warlord shows his worth.
But there goes the general.
Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run.
No, I wanted to get these guys up on the wall so they could come around and speed this up a bit. Let's just go ahead and kill them all. And actually, let's... great. Bring the blunderbusses over here. We can shoot up towards this group of spearmen on the walls. Alright, nowhere to run. Alright, yeah, we'll end that battle and a heroic victory. Only lost 20 in that, and I've got to imagine some of those are those mercenary bowmen, which is a shame. I don't think I can retrain them here anyway.
We shall rule.
Okay. So now that it's back to our turn again, we can take a look at the news of the last turn. We had a marriage. That's good. Beornings and Ravanian are allied, and of course they are. I can tell Ravanian is actually going to be one of the bigger problems for me. They've allied with some of my enemies, or they're at war with my allies, and they've done a pretty good job for themselves. Okay, but here we only 2 more seasons, and then we can train our own guys, which will be very helpful. Here, though, so one of the difficulties about Raycoast is that it's got a very large garrison. I'm wondering if Fennis Rim would be better to take, but that's got a large garrison too. Ultimately, of course, I could besiege and assault in the same turn, but I really do need to address some of these field armies. So I'll probably do that on the next episode, but before we start another fight, I want to kind of check on building and other business. Yeah, there's not, again, there's not a ton to be done here. It's only going to give me 10 gold. So mustering halls would be good. But let's go for urban province so we can get more money-making stuff going. And here we got some dwarves coming along. Some mercenary cav as well. I don't think I need them really. So I think what I wanted to do here is get these guys going, and just a little shy of attacking them. So I'll see what would make sense to add into this army. We do have some siege ballistas, which is great. Some dwarven archers, which are passable. Some axes and some warhammers, and we're going to want to, I think, consolidate with this army some of these dwarven troops. I normally don't like merging understrength units together because, you know, you could theoretically bring them back to a place where they can be retrained, and then you have full units again. Whereas if you just merge them together, you know, you're sort of under strength from a unit's point of view. But we're very far from being able to train. Even though Moria is right down here, it's kind of far away. So I think what I'd like to do is keep some of these small units here just to hold the fort. Although actually, the more I think about it, if we get over here, they won't be attacking the fort anymore. This is the Central Anduin Vales, so if we go for Old Ford, which is really the next one I want, they won't be attacking the High Pass. They'll be trying to get Old Ford back. So I think probably we don't need to worry about holding the High Pass stronghold at this point. we can send this guy right down with these troops. It'd be good to have another family member here. 2, 3, 4. We can have 5 more units. I think one of those should be a blunderbuss unit. That'll leave us with 4. Let's go with these dwarven axe throwers. Let's go with the mercenary bowmen of Ariador, hireling spears. And 20 dwarven axe throwers. Alright, now that's full. Now, we will keep an eye out for mercenaries, which is the other thing. So some of these guys may end up going back to the high pass. But next turn, we can attack these guys. They will possibly retreat, which will be fine. And then we can head towards Old Ford. And once we take that, man, that'll be nice. It'll take the pressure off of the high pass. And then we can start gaining strength in the Anduin Vales. Population is too small for us to start training here, so we will need to work on that. What helps with population? I guess the healer would. So does that. Costs a bit of money, though, so... You know, I do want to go with carpenters. Just to help decrease those construction costs even more. Okay. Everything else looks decent. Down here, we're still... Oh, no, we've got enough population to train more blunderbusses. A Dunlending trader here. Okay, 4701. So we could go for city development, which is not going to be immediately useful. Help us with weapons. I really do want to go for a way station, though. So let's actually do that right now, even though that will put us into the red a little bit, because I want those hireling Dunlendings. And let's see. Do we want to attack them, or do we want to make this a climactic battle where they attack us? Or do I want to just go for the city here? Let's see what's waiting for us in Fennis Rim, because if it is a small enough garrison that we look like we could take it, I may do that. The only problem would be if they attack us in Tham. Okay, I think what I want to do is deal with this army, because we just have to, so that they can't turn around and attack the place that we've just captured. So we want to clean this out, and then we'll go for one of their cities as long as no threats appear on the horizon. But I think this battle will have to wait for the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody.